All right, guys. So I just filmed one reaction video, and now we're getting into or not reaction video, but a review. We're getting into another review. This time we're doing the first Child's Play movie, which I never even remembered watching when I was little, like at all. I know we had them all. We had the one case that had like the little Chucky that kind of like stuck off the case, that had him with the thing that had a bunch of weapons in it, that came out after C came out. And I remember watching Seed and Bride a lot. Heck, I even remember the second one. The third one were more than I remember the first one. I will tell you guys, I was scared of Chucky when I was little, like really badly. And it wasn't even like Child's Play 1, which is, in my opinion, the creepiest looking version of Chucky. But it was Seed of Chucky that I was scared of. Looking back at it now, it looks so stupid. Except for in a few shots, it does look creepy still. Mainly the one there at that guy that took the picture of Chucky, cranking it. That scene where he's sitting on the dude's table. But other than that, the first Child's Play, I like how Chucky's running through the thing. He gets killed, shot down. And he says he'll be back. Puts his soul into the doll. Ends up with Andy. He kind of starts taking revenge on everybody. And that's really not that bad, like, story-wise. Some of the shots are funny because there is shots where you can tell it's a person and it's not. I mean, it's not as bad as, like, once again, talk about Sea of Chucky, where you can tell the CGI is really bad where he's walking around. But the story's not that bad. The way he gets killed is kind of cool. They put him in the fire and then shoot him in the heart. If only that was the only way to stop him, it would have been easy by the time the second, every time a movie came out. But for like a one-off movie, the first one's really good. I love it. I'm trying to think of like what all to say about it because there's not a lot. I wish, back like when the movies first came out, I would have said, yeah, I would wish they would have expanded on the voodoo stuff. But knowing what I know now with the voodoo lore in the show, I'm like, no, just make it AI. We'll talk about the reboot eventually, but yeah, the first movie's classic, definitely. Like if we're talking about like classic 80 horrors movies, that would be one of the last great like decent horror movies from that time period. I'm not sure exactly when the first one came out, but it could have been worse, could have been better. For starting out something that Don Mancini wrote in college, and eventually got turned into a multi-million-dollar movie franchise with a TV show that's technically on its fourth season, even though it's season 3, part 2. Not bad. Anyways, that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Also, I will be doing live streams every now and then, so check it out. I'm gonna try to do one once a week, as long as I have a day off during the week. So yeah, peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with another ranking video, but this time we're not ranking a movie. This time we're going to try something different, and that is because this is, for some reason, I know he's kind of a hot topic right now, but these are really doing, like, these videos are doing really good on my channel, so I thought I would do another one. Not the ranking videos themselves are doing good, but this particular character is doing really good also. I thought we'd do a Chucky doll ranking video. If this one does good, I will do a Tiffany doll ranking. So we're going to look at each doll from each movie. And I've also kind of just, this is an idea just popped in my head. Maybe look at the dolls from like NECA and stuff and like ranking them also. And whenever they come out, if I have the money, I'm going to buy the like 3-foot Chucky doll from NECA. So, because NECA's is the only ones that actually look like actually look good enough like the movie. Except for the one Kid Behind the Camera has for Child's Play 2. That looks really good too. But anyways, let's get into this. Alright, so first up, we have Curse of Chucky, the redesign. He just looks really chubby in the face. His head is really big and his hair is too straight, in my opinion. I don't. That's the only thing I don't like about the doll. I mean, the doll looks kind of fat as it is, and so yeah, that's what I don't like about that doll. Also, I will be ranking the other version of that doll too, just so you guys know. All right, guys. Next up, we have the remake doll. Eyes are too big. I don't like the design of the doll, and of course, he's too robotic because he's a robot. That's what got corrupt the eye. And I don't like the outfit either. I know they were doing something different, but it just ain't that good. Okay, so next up is Colt. I forgot to put Colt at this, so that would be number 8. The dolls, they just look weird. The redesign for it, I didn't like it that well. And the one with short hair, anytime he was on screen, he made me laugh a lot. So here's that. Now we're gonna get into number 7. All right, so this is the other Curse of Chucky doll. That's the scarred look. It looks alright, but it is scary. Granted, I grew up with Seed and Bride when I was little because Seed came out when I was 2. Yeah, when I was 2, and so those looked more scary to me, but they also looked better. But I think they also had a bigger budget than this movie did. But it doesn't look as scary as the older design. And the last 2 movies, his design just kind of made me laugh more than anything. Alright, guys. Next up is Seed of Chucky. It's like a cuter version of the Bride of Chucky look. It's the Hollywood look for Chucky. It's like if you took that Chucky doll from Bride, gave it a little bit of plastic surgery, and threw some makeup on it. That's what that reminds me of. This one, I might get a little bit hate for because this is one of people's more favorite ones, even though for a while it was kind of crapped on. Just like how Seed and Bride were crapped on, people are starting to enjoy them now, and that is Child's Play 3. Its skin tone's a little bit darker than the one from 2, and his hair is just a little too short in my opinion. Not by much, by like a couple inches. But other than that, I have no problems with the doll. Alright, next up is Bride of Chucky. I like how, they reference from when he fell in 3, got his face, his hat / face, stuff like that. And he fell into the fan and stitched back together. I like that. It's just a cool little callback. Alright. So we're going to do the honorable mentions now, before you guys see which one is the top 3. Bald Chucky from the TV show. That made me laugh. I love Bald Chucky. He's just so funny looking. As if you guys watched my reaction to that trailer, I lost it when I saw Bald Chucky because that is something I was not expecting. Let's get into the next. And the next one would be the Burn Chucky from Child's Play 1. That was a different look. I really liked it. I feel like that's what, a burned half human, half doll would look like. And the other honorable mention is the half-face Chucky, which I kind of already talked about. I think that's kind of a cool look for a Chucky doll. And how that happens, it's kind of scary when you think about it, because if it's sharp enough to cut the Chucky doll, So let's get into the top 3 Chucky dolls in my opinion. Number 3 is the TV show. It tries to be so close to 2, but it's just off by a little bit. Not much, just a little. My second pick, number 2, is Child's Play 2. It looks better than the first doll, but don't look as real as the doll in the first one, which, the story they're telling in the first movie, they don't ever really touch up on as much in the other movies. They kind of hit at it in 2 and 3, but not like they forced it in the first one. In my Chucky movie ranking video, I told you guys my favorite one was the first one because, and the original doll, he looks as real as it possibly can, but the more time that he's in the body, the realer he's supposed to get. And that's what that reminds me of. Not reminds me of, but it's the best way to describe it. That is my favorite look of the doll. So guys, that is it for this one. I hope you guys like it. Comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Go follow me on Instagram at Smokey Presents YT. Go follow me on Twitter, Smokey P2003. Go follow me on TikTok at Smokey Presents. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo guys, average McDonald's worker here with another video. Yo guys, so this video is gonna be my thoughts on the new Chucky series first episode. It's been, let's see, the episode came out Thursday, or not Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Came out yesterday, so I've had some time to think. It's yesterday or Wednesday. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I just watch and upload. Well, watching. I've been busy with work. I really liked the episode. It was funny. It felt like Chucky to me. I love the callbacks. The kill that he does in it. I have mixed feelings about that because it was funny and different. I've never seen that type of kill, to my knowledge, ever before. But at the same time, it was stupid. Stupid kill. I liked it. It was an alright episode. I mean, not bad for a first episode. I'm really curious to see what they got to do for the origin of Chucky. Because you already know how he became a doll. You don't have to show that again. But how he met Tiffany, how he became a killer. I'm interested in that. Sorry, I'm kind of sick, but anyways, that's it for this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Go follow me on Instagram, Smokey Presents YT. Go follow me on Twitter, Smokey Presents YT. On Twitter, Smokey Presents YT. Smokey Presents on Twitter. Yo guys, Smokey here with another video. And this one is about Child's Play episode, or not Child's, episode 2, Chucky. Episode 2. Sorry, I have a little bit of the hiccups this morning. I watched it a few minutes ago and I really liked it. I like how there's some more funny stuff. I like the reference to Glenn Glenda. I didn't like them as a character, but as I've gotten older, I've grown to like all the movies and kind of like the characters now. The episode itself was really good. Sorry, I'm just tired. I like a few hours I ain't been feeling good in the past few videos, but I'm starting to get better. Favorite parts were Chucky just straight up lies. My second favorite part's where he's playing the video games with the little girl. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I don't know. I haven't did this yet. The episode itself is, different. I think what Lexi did, it was kind of a douche move, but she's kind of a douche as it is. Get ready to play some Far Cry 6. You see, it's loading. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I liked it. Peace for now. Hey guys, Smokey here with a reaction. So they're doing little teasers for each episode of the Chucky Show, and I'm gonna try to do one for each episode, except for the first episode, because that's already out and I missed it. I'm gonna review the season possibly once it's all out. I really like the show. I've liked it since it came out. I was super excited for it because I hated that new movie that came out, a couple years ago, the remake. The call when that came out was alright. You guys can see why a lot of the movies on my ranking video. I might put a link to it in the description. I don't know. But let's get into this reaction. Here we go. But it is. So which means we can crap ourselves and be so hit that, but we still have a shit left over. I don't know if we're supposed to use that for something to help us escape. Alright guys, Smokey here. It accidentally started playing. Let's get into this reaction. Like I said earlier, I'm super excited. I don't know why it's being like so slow and laggy. But yeah, let's do this. What the heck? But do you remember the visitor telling me about escaping? I believe a stone pickaxe we might be able to mine some blocks in the back of here. You said there was some kind of hidden tunnel system in the back. Let's get back. Oh my gosh. Why is this stuff popping up? Alright. Let's go back, because that was quick. So, We got Chucky under. Is that the which kid is that? We got Chucky under. I don't know if that's maybe the Ginger Kid or Jake. Somebody's bed. Then we got the little kid, Chucky running. I think that's Lexi, maybe. I don't know who that chick is. Chucky again. Chucky in the fireplace. Jake. Jennifer Tilly. Tiffany talking to Glenn and Glenda. But that looks funny. That's almost as bad as bald Chucky. Chucky with his eyes open to watch stuff. Kind of curious on what they're doing to him because it looks like Jake, Devin, Lexi, and the one ginger chick is in it. So, yeah. Wonder what they're doing to Chucky. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Let's get into the outro. Alright, guys, so the Chucky video is, that was funny. I hope you guys like it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Go follow me on Instagram at Smokey Presents YT. Go follow me on Twitter at SmokeyP2003. And go follow me on TikTok at Smokey Presents. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What is up, guys? Smokey here with a new reaction. There's a reaction to Chucky Season 2. I really like Chucky Season 1. So, let's get into this. I am super excited. I liked the first season real well. I thought it was funny. It was a good mixture of comedy, suspense, and horror. So, yeah. Already, Chucky's pulling a trick because he's the Chuckster. So, yeah. Nobody cares about you. Go away. Sorry about that. I forgot to put do not disturb on. You have been placed in a facility with other criminal offenders. So I got placed in a facility. I figured they were just happened to get stuck at a Catholic school from the teaser trailer. They could learn from their mistakes by thinking on their sins. Welcome to Incarnate Lord. You suffered great pain in New York. Guy that played the dad for the main character, Jake, is back as the head of the school, I think, if I'm correct. If not, correct me. Jake's gonna come first again.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Been 3 days since my last confession.
Yeah, right. So they just spoiled the kill, which they kind of spoiled the nun kill, if I remember right, the teaser trailer. Don't know how many Chunkies are out there. Great. And I covered it all in a shady room. How many you are there? Wait, you got a knife? Yeah, I got a knife. Oh my god, a bald Chucky. That is just funny looking. Oh my. I can't believe they made a bald one. That is just funny. Let's take that back so we can hear the better though. How many you are there? Wait, you got a knife? Yeah, I got a knife. They passed them out at orientation.
Don't make me come back there.
Oh, God.
I was gonna take over the world with a warp in that bitch from there. Glenn, Glenda, it's so nice to see your sweet faces. Mom, who the hell is Nika Pierce?
Yeah, the kids. They all have the British accent. What the hell? They should try to give them a British accent. I mean, that's what Glenn had in the movie, but Whatever.
It's a psychotic murderer who thinks she's in love with me. She jumped off on my lips. She's gonna be trapped in here for a year.
Mom's a murderer.
Okay.
Well,
There is an evil in our midst, and we must confront it. The MVP of serial murder. I've killed more people than you have insta-lives. Never stop fighting. She just died. I am crazy. And it didn't even take me 3 days.
For the little Jesus reference. I don't know. I'm excited for this season. It looks funny. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I don't know why I'm taking that out, but like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Go follow me on Instagram, Smokey Presents YT. Go follow me on Twitter, SmokeyP2003. You can follow me on Instagram, Instagram, TikTok, at Smokey Presents. Peace. Links will be in the bio.
alright, guys. Sorry about, I forgot to say it. You'll see it in the video, but I got like a scratcher. Just ignore it. I'm not sure if the dog scratched me while I was sleeping, or if I scratched myself, or each didn't realize it in the middle of the night. Stuff like that. But here's, so Chucky videos have been doing, every time I've done a reaction to the seasons of Chucky, they have done decent. If I remember, I'll put the picture for the season 2 things I reacted to. I think it was the trailer and an episode teaser I reacted to. Anyways, so I thought I'd go ahead and do season 3. I'm super excited for it to come out, and I can't wait. So yeah, peace, guys. Smokey here. Welcome back to a new reaction. We're doing Chucky season 3. Let's get into this. David Seawald's back. Yeah. Jeez. He's gonna play the president, I think. Yeah. So I can't hear this. I don't know. I wouldn't have phone in because they were about dead. So I'm trying to get this out as quick as possible. That way it's done. But it looks like Chucky's gonna be in the White House. Kiri's with Jake and Devin and what's her name's will be back or not. The letter opener's missing. Seems like they're saying every kill is going to count, I guess, instead of every vote. I'm super excited for this season. I'll probably watch it. Whether I do reviews on it or not, I have no idea. I keep forgetting the pause also. It looks like the CGI is up a little bit, at least in the close-ups, but October 4th. Well, guys, that's over. October 4th, I'm excited for. That's just in, 2 weeks, I think? Week, something like that. Yeah. See, like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here. I've been trying to get this to work, so let's get this going. I have not watched any of it at all, so once it loads, we'll start watching it, I guess. Alright, there we go. So I'm outside watching. Um, Before we get any further in this, I do want to say I'm super excited for season 3. I've seen people who got to see it early for views, which makes me a little worried, but I'll still probably end up watching it just so I have something to watch in my free time. But yeah, let's get into this. They stake into it. That's supposed to be Jake beside him. I I can kind of tell on the screen. I think my brightness is down. I'm not 100% sure, but it's kind of funny how this one's really starting to parallel that first movie in a sense, except for Chucky's in the White House now. Okay, that was kind of funny. Him talking about the Wi-Fi, um, because Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi. But at this point, why is he even calling him? Why don't they just check the news every now and then, make sure he's not back, kind of like what Andy was doing. So the teacher's coming back. It looks like he's got somebody pinned down. I don't know if that's the principal or someone like somebody that's watching Carolyn. Yeah. To the and if somebody kills the president and the president's parents, or not the president's parents, but the president's wife. But even then, Chucky wouldn't be able to go into power. But I don't know. This is weird. Shoot. How far am are we at? All right, guys. So far, I'm liking it. See if there's anything else. Sorry, it went back. But that was funny. Anyways, let's get to the outro. Alright, so that wasn't terrible. It's given me a little bit of hope in the season, so I hope it actually is good. I'm gonna try to have this out either Wednesday or Thursday. Monday I had an appointment to see if I need a double lung transplant. We'll get into that in another video. And today I had a dentist appointment, so I had to hurry up and rush and get the video out today when I got home. So yeah, that's it. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with a new review. This time it's Chucky season 3, episode 1. I kind of forgot it was coming out this early in October. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Chucky's in the White House for this new season. The first episode is called Murder to 1600. Uh, it's
it's not bad. It's a slow episode. There was no flashbacks in it, but there usually is. Let's see. So Chucky is in the White House. The president's son has the Chucky doll, and instead of going by Chucky, he's going by Joseph. And the president, I see the people I watch pick up on this after I watch, see if there's anything I missed in it. So when after the president's security guard, well, what's it called? The Secret Service guy dies, Teddy. The president and his wife are talking about the little kid having a brother that's gone, and whether they're talking about his older brother or a brother that's passed away, and it has the name Joseph. He also talks about the president says something about being from Jersey at one point in it, or somebody says something about him being from Jersey. So, and so Chucky's got a vendetta against people that Chucky killed. I'm just, out of curiosity here. But other than that, it wasn't a bad episode. The death was cool. There wasn't that much of Chucky. It's cool to see what the main cast were doing. And it sucks that it's only gonna be 4 episodes this season, but that's all I really gotta say about it. So yeah. Forgot to add a couple things. Devin Siwa isn't, he ain't doing bad as the president so far. He seems like he kind of knows something is up with the Chucky doll. But, which I don't know how people haven't heard the story of the universe about Chucky so many times. And the older brother is kind of annoying in my opinion. But other than that, ain't got much to say. So yeah, that's it. Peace. Let's get to the outro. Guess that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, go follow me on socials. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here, and I just watched the second episode of season 3 of Chucky, and I liked it. And the first kill in it was really different. I thought it was pretty brutal. The second kill, I don't know what the point was for bringing her back for Miss Fairchild, bring her back for one episode and then just offing her, especially since she was kind of the red herring in the first season. But it is what it is. The story with Lexi and the president's son. Curious on how far that'll go before he either gets killed or he ends up joining them. And then the stuff with the president himself and all that stuff. I think that's going to be very interesting. Kind of curious to see what Chucky does in the rest of the season. Also, the detective guy that they brought in on this episode. Curious to see if Chucky gets to him before he gets his conclusion on it's the doll killing. But we'll find out. Anyways, that's really all I gotta say about the episode. I'm just giving you guys my first thoughts on these episodes because I got a busy day today, and I don't know if I'm actually doing what I'm doing, so I'm trying to get the video at least filmed before I have to leave. Anyways, peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with a new video. We're going to talk about Scream 6. So let's get into that. If you don't know, Scream 6 is the sequel to Scream 5, also just titled Scream and nicknamed 5 Cream. I really like the sixth one. I watched the first 3 a lot while I was little. The 4th one, not as much, which the 4th one's also the lowest box office gross. It only brought in like 38 million in America. And so yeah, I don't remember much of it. But, we'll get to that once we get to the rest of the video. And you should have seen it by now because it's been out. It was in theaters in March, and it's been on Paramount for 3 or 4 days now, I think. And if you hear stuff in the background, we'll try to, block the noise out. But Dad is watching American Dad. So, yeah, let's get into this review. So, yeah, they're all in New York now.
You know, Gail, of course, ends up in New York, but who cares about Gail? Tara, Sam, Chad, and Chad's sister, I can't remember her name. And then the new characters, Gwen, and I think Ethan, and Gwen's dad, the cop, you know, are the main characters for this. Anyways, also, if there's a lot of cuts in this video, I apologize. I've been sick, my nose is running, and allergies are kicking in because it's springtime. But yeah, so, you know, Ghostface pops up, and it's the, yeah. And I will say this is the bloodiest Scream movie. I mean, last year's wasn't terrible, but this one was, like, really bloody. And I like that. Like, I like the more violentness in the movie. You know, because it is a killer movie, and it's a killer out for revenge. You know, which is kind of the plot of each Scream movie in its own way. Kind of mad the woman that played Sydney wasn't in it, but when she said why she, you know, a while back explained why she wasn't in it, I wasn't too upset. I get it, you know, you can only have the same character survive so many times, and with Gail possibly being dead and Dewey being dead, you know, they could, if they wanted to, they could have killed Cindy off in this movie or waited until the next one to kill her off, which also I am going to talk about predictions for the next one in this, so, yeah, if you don't know, spoiler time, the movie, you know, the kills ain't bad, but I like how it picks up at the end. I do have a few complaints also we're going to talk about in a few, where if you find out it's the cop, Gwen, and the guy that's named Ethan, they're a family. They were the dad, the brother, and sister of Ethan. One of the Ethan. What was his name? Richie, Kirch or whatever. One of the killers in the last year, the year before, whenever it came out, Scream movie. And they were just wanting revenge on Sam, and Sam ends up giving into her psychotic, you know-ness that she thinks she inherited from her dad because of who her dad was. Which theoretically is possible, but at the same time, it's not. In a sense, it's weird. No, I've never really studied psychology, but sorry to clip this quick. I'm recording this on my phone, and an Amber Alert just went off. But they kind of just, the psychology is different. Let's go with that. I watch it to understand kind of some stuff, you know, watch documentaries, stuff like that when I'm bored, you know, but, so, she kills them, and the final battle in this movie is pretty brutal. You got Tara, however you pronounce it. Yeah, she stabs Ethan in the mouth and does a twist, and then they shoot Gwen point blank right in the middle of the head. Then she just goes nuts on the cop, which was really dark. I don't even know if I can talk about that on here the way I just talked about it, but so yeah, I really like this one. Chad's sister, you know, surviving, and Chad surviving. I seriously thought he was gonna be dead, but at the end they showed he's still alive. Kind of like how, you know, Dewey almost died every movie, so maybe he's becoming the new Dewey in a sense. Since she's becoming his sister's becoming the new Randy. Saw a lot of references to Scream 2 and 3 with certain parts. You know, the way they did some stuff. And then, of course, they brought Kirby back, which, like I said, I'd never really watched the fourth one that much, so I didn't even know who the heck she was until they mentioned it. Mom goes, wow, they brought her back? I was like, who's that? She goes, Kirby? I was like, which one's she from? Mom had to explain to me. Like, yeah, I don't think I've ever really seen that one. She probably had, you just don't remember it. Exactly. So I told her about the box office and stuff, because when I get caught on something, I sit there and Google it until I find the answer and stuff and learn. I guess maybe I have like ADD or something. I don't know, but so things I didn't like. I didn't like that we didn't really get much of the new characters that were in it. They were killed off kind of here and there. I mean, they didn't really just
they gave an explanation, but not a good enough one in my opinion for why Sydney's not. Just she's moving her family somewhere safe for now. And then the revenge plot was kind of, but I like the action in it, and some of the acting was a little over the top, like the cop dad towards the end of the movie, and when he pretends that his daughter's dead, that was a little over the top. I kind of figured maybe the cop or Kirby, because of the way they set it up. I wasn't sure about Ethan because he wasn't in the movie enough to really care, in my opinion. But Gwen was definitely a surprise because I thought she was dead. And then the dude that Sam kind of had a thing for, he was alright. He wasn't in the movie enough. And then Gail finally getting her call and stuff, that was kind of cool. And watching her try to fight the new Ghostface and possibly surviving, possibly not. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the movie. Theories. They had Sam come up because there's been a theory that Stu is still alive and Matthew Lillard even wants to return at some point. Whether it be like a cameo or a reboot, because he's cameoed in all of them almost now. He was, like he would be behind it when they had the Ghostface going up against the cop when Sam killed him at the end. I was hoping, okay, maybe this is somebody behind the scenes of everybody going after Sam and them. That would have been kind of cool and just ended it there with him killing the cop and not even revealing that was Sam. Yeah, thinking he was dead and stuff. But, yeah. Other than that, I do have one other thing I didn't like. I just had it pop into my brain now. I forgot. What was it? There was something else I didn't like about the movie. I can't remember what it was. But not much, I didn't like and did like. So I can't remember what the other thing was. It was something small, not really like a big part of it, but that's it for this video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, go follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, go follow me on yeah, that's it, because I don't have TikTok anymore. I still have a TikTok account, but there's just no videos being posted to it as of right now. So yeah, that's it for my Scream review. I hope you guys liked it. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with another video, and I'm just gonna say some of the movies got switched around, so we're doing some different ones. For example, we're doing Scream instead of Jeepers Creepers Reborn because it wasn't on Hulu anymore where I thought it was. And I ain't paying, I think it was like $10 for it. So yeah, let's get into Scream. So in case you don't know, Scream's been around since I think it's the 90s is when the first one came out. And in a sense, it's a parody movie. But at the same time, it's not. It's kind of just. It makes fun of the horror tropes you see in movies, but at the same time, they do their own thing. And some of the kills are creative. I mean, there's the garage build. That's the only creative one I think in the movie. As the movies were on, they got a little more creative. And they, see what else was it? The story's really simple, A woman died, and then the main character's mom died a year ago. It's coming up on the 1-year anniversary. The killers are mad because the main character's mom slept with the one dude's mom and convinced his best friend to help him kill people. But my favorite performance in this movie is Matthew Lillard. He's kind of goes balls to the walls crazy. But and I like how, at the end of the first one, they say, be careful, the killer comes back for at least one last scare. And Billy was technically the only one out of them two to do that. And if Stu ever came back, there's that. But I like the Scream movies. I like the first one, definitely. I think his first three I like. I don't know if I've ever seen four, and I've seen 5 and 6, and they're okay. I'm wanting to see 7 when it comes out. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this one. So let's get into the outro. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Sorry it's not that long. It's just I ain't got much to say about it. I'm just giving you guys my first thoughts. Uh, I could always make fun of Gale getting punched and Dewey get stabbed and then surviving up until the fifth one, and everybody else does that. So why do I have to? Anyways, that's it. Follow me on social. See you guys next time. Peace.
Hi guys, Smokey here, real quick. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's while the movie's still hot. So I was in Tennessee when the movie came out, and me and my cousin were working, and he didn't have Peacock, and we weren't going to a theater to watch it because we were in the mountains trying to get property stuff done. So we were doing, we didn't have time to really screw around and go watch a horror movie. And sorry, the camera was kind of angled funny. Um, I liked it. I thought it was all right for the. I mean, I liked the movie, but I watched stuff on the lore before the movie came out, way back when it was announced, and then I refreshed myself on the lore afterwards to make sure I was getting stuff right because my mom and dad were kind of asking questions about the movie when we watched it, and it's different. But I liked what they did with it, and I can see why they didn't do some stuff, some of it, like the stuff that happens with Mike in the lore of the games. If you're trying to keep it kid friendly, him turning him basically rotting away wouldn't do good. Curious to see what they do with Matthew Lillard's character, William, for a sequel. Because they're gonna make a sequel the way the movie is doing. So I liked it, and I liked how they kind of showed the animatronics being kids, because that's what they are. They're kids' souls in their bodies. I thought that was different. I wish they would have done some more jump scares in it. But it is all right. A lot of people, are comparing it to Willy's Wonderland, which Willy's Wonderland was semi-inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's. And I like Willy's Wonderland more, kind of. Five Nights at Freddy's, I like, just because I've been waiting to see the movie for 100 years. I was little when the games came out, and I didn't really play them back then because I was only in third grade. But as I got older, I started playing back when they had the demo versions of them because I wasn't paying however much they were at the time. I think they're as much as they are right now, which is $2.99. But I do want to go back and buy all the games. And for all of them, I think I'd only be spending maybe $80 altogether if I wanted to buy them all right at the moment, which is not terrible. But I do want to play them. I want to get some of the books eventually. I just want I like learning stuff about lore and stuff. But I hope they make a sequel. Curious to see what they're going to do with Balloon Boy and what happened to the main character's brother, stuff like that. I'm sorry there's no pictures in this. I'm just trying to get a video up. But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You can follow me on Smoky Presents or Instagram at Smoky Presents YT. I barely post on there, but if you want to follow me on there, it'll be linked in the bio on the About page. Go check out my TikTok. I post video game clips on there. Just little like what short form content is on here, and go check out Twitter, which is where I always post updates for videos. Peace. Hello guys, Smokey here with a Jason Friday the 13th ranking video. I'm gonna rank all 12 films. Sorry, from my opinion, the worst to my favorite. If you guys is different, that's okay, whatever, So yeah, let's get into this. Alright, my number 12 spot is Jason Goes to Hell. It didn't make sense to me, really, from what I remember watching of it. I've only seen it maybe 2 or 3 times. So that's why it's the lowest on my list, is because I haven't seen it a lot. I'm going to eventually go back and rewatch the movies and review them for you guys. Hopefully, if I can find them all on
something to watch them on. Because we used to have them all, and I have no idea what happened. Next up is for number 11 is part 7. I never really watched it as well. Also, it's Jason versus the knockoff Carrie, which I was always told they were going to try to actually get the rights to use Carrie, but couldn't. So they made it a knockoff, which is alright, as long as they can get away with it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a movie person. So, I like movies, but I'm not like that's why it's there. Parts 5 through, sorry, not, yeah, parts 5 through 9 are on the lower end of the spectrum, on here for me because I didn't watch them as much. So, yeah, that's basically it for number 11. Number 10, part 8, different setting, and some of the kills are unique. And the weird thing they did with Jason as a little boy when he was, I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched Jason Takes Manhattan. My favorite kill is the boxing kill. That guy just boxes the crap out of it. I think it's Kane Hodder who played him in that one. And then he just pops his head off. So yeah, that's that one. Alright, so as I'm doing this video, I'm looking over my notes, and all I put down for part 6 was Zombie Jason. That's the only thing I liked about that one. And of course, Tommy being Tommy Jarvis, who became the Roy Strode of the series, I guess. Hey guys, Editor Chris here. I forgot to put number 9 in this, so I gotta put that back in the video. I thought I filmed it, but I can't find the clip. So number 9 is part 6, and all I put down for it, anyways, was Zombie Jason. That's the only thing I liked about part 6. So anyways, that's it. Let's get back into the video. Great. Part 5, which is Tommy's return in the setting, where he's at the group home. I think is what it is. That one's different. Not much of that type of stuff is seen in horror movies. The only thing I could think of coming close to that is the one dude from Texas Chainsaw being like the one guy, Roy's son. That's about it on that one. Number 7 might be a little bit of a surprise to these people. Is number 7 is the 2009 remake. I watched it here and there when it came out, and it took me up until I think it was 2 years ago to realize the guy that played Sam from Supernatural is it. The kills are alright in it from what I remember, and Sam being it's about the only things I like about that one. But yeah, here's one I watched a lot when I was little, and that was Freddy versus Jason. Freddy, of course, always Robert Englund always steals the scenes he's in, and Jason can't do much of silly scene because he don't talk. Jason's kills are kind of cool. I like how Freddy gets kind of jealous of Jason because more scared and like me, more people be more scared of him on Elm Street and in Springwood than he is. But that was really funny. Story itself is let's see what else. There's a lot of memorable kills, and then Demon Freddy, stuff like that. I like that one. Other one you guys probably weren't expecting to be higher than that, and that's Jason X, where Jason goes to space. That is the first Jason movie I remember watching when I was little. I like the kills, like kill where the girls are like the nitrogen stuff, he smashes her head. The sleeping bag kill, of course, which is another one if I remember right. Stuff like that. Kind of trying to change it up a little bit. I liked it. That's about all I liked in that movie, but yeah. I didn't like the, weird lady that was playing the, cyborg or whatever she was, robot thing. I didn't like that. But yeah, that's 4. Part 4. Number 4 is, part 4. Or not part 4. Number 4 is part 2, Jason's introduction. we get to see Jason, even though the story was originally about his mom. But I'm kind of curious. One thing I wish they would have touched on is how did his mom never find him? That's my only question I've ever really had with this series. Is how did his mom not know he was surviving in the woods where she was killing people? If he obviously saw her get decapitated.
It's gonna fall.
I mean, they kind of touch on it in the remake where he goes and picks up the knife after that, but the machete the night of after the lady's gone. Uh, the chick that played the survival victim sucks. She'd been stalked at the time, and apparently they just threw her into it. Which sucks also. And it just killed her off, but that happens. So yeah, third favorite, because we're in the top 3 now. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you want more of this, comment what you want me to review, do a ranking of next. It's part 1. Love Betsy Palmer. It's weird considering she's mainly on game shows at this time, and she didn't really act. Well, and Kevin Bacon. That was like one of his first movies. So yeah. Alright, so next up we have number 2. See here, part 4, part 3. Let me know what you guys think of this, but one thing I forgot to say, Kevin Bacon, he wasn't even really one to act. I think he just needed money, kind of like how Betsy Palmer just needed money for a new car. So yeah. Number 2 is part 4. It introduces Tommy, a legacy character. Where Tommy went nuts on Jason. Some of the kills in that movie, the good. Of course, Corey Feldman always still scenes in it. It's funny that knowing now that he played, I think it was Donatello in the original Ninja Turtle movies. I'm pretty sure he always stole this. He steals pretty much any scene he's in. Lost Boys, Goonies. Everybody loves him at the Goonies. This, he always stole the scenes. I really liked Corey Feldman as an actor. I don't think he acts much now, but age, whatever else. If he partied a lot, stuff like that. My one favorite movie is the Jason movie. I'll always go back and watch. That's part 3. That's the one where he gets his mask. Yeah, some of the kills are interesting. Jason's death is interesting because you hang him and then he gets the axe in his head, and I know he's not the zombie Jason. Yeah, I don't understand how he survived up until part 4 where Tommy just destroys him with the mistake. But yeah, I mean, if he was, I guess, those mentally challenged people do have a higher pain tolerance and stuff. My brother X is mentally challenged. I have a buddy named Ethan who is mentally challenged. And a kid, he got in a fight with a kid. Not X, but my buddy did. And he ended up getting his nose broke and his eye socket broke. He didn't even notice it until I went to the doctor. And the doctor said something about it. Said he didn't hurt. Yeah, that's my ranking of the Jason movies. So I'm gonna edit this. Then I'll come back for the outro. That way I can get the posters in where I need to put them. So peace for now. Oh, that's gonna be it for this ranking video. Hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Go follow me on Instagram, Spooky Presents YT. Go follow me on Twitter, SpookyP2003. You guys like these? I will make more. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with the final review. Happy Halloween, because this is going up on the 30th. So yeah, let's see here. You trick or treat and make sure you get good candy. Always check your candy if you're taking your children trick or treating. Check their candy. You just be on the safe side. All that fun stuff. I'll be at Halloween for the last review. I've watched the first Halloween a few times. I'm not exactly sure when I started watching that one. I know I've seen The Curse of Michael Myers for what were the other ones? I've seen the first 2 somewhat, the Rob Zombie ones. And I'm trying to think H2O.
and of course the new ones that just came out, over the last couple years. And I did not like the first one when I was little. I respect it now because it is a good movie. It's just Wild Bill and used to see it the even though the first 2 to 3 Jason movies kind of drag it out, but once they got into just doing the same thing over and over again, it kind of got crazy. Even though also with Nightmare on Elm Street, even though those movies kind of dragged out, they were more entertaining. Just I don't know why. I saw Freddy, Jason, and Chucky before I ever saw Michael. That's from memory. I could have seen Michael at some point, but um, movie wise, but the first Halloween, Michael uh hurts his, does the thing to his sister and her boyfriend, goes to the sanitarium, breaks out, and gets his sister, or if you go by the newest timeline, just some girl that he's stalking and kills her. And you go, it's not terrible. I do like the kills in it. The movie's shot all right. Could be a little bit brighter on some of the, some of the kills, but they did to hide, not having to use as much blood and stuff. Um, Dr. Loomis is always going to be my favorite character in these movies because, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Hold on, man. Donald Pleasance. I want to say Presence, but it's Pleasance. He was a good actor in those movies. Of course, Jamie Lee Curtis is a good actress. But yeah, that's pretty much my review on this movie. I know the reviews are short, but I'm also doing a big video this week. Or not this weekend, but like that'll be out before this, and you'll see what it is. So that's kind of why the video is a bit short. So, anyways, that's it. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on socials. They're on the about page. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with the next review. Just got done with it. So yeah, let's get to Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn is the original Children of the Corn. It came out in the 80s, I want to say. I don't know. I'll look at it later. But yeah, I think it's based off a Stephen King book also. And I decided to watch it as part of the horror month videos. So I've seen up until Isaac's Return several times in the Children of the Corn books. Because they're not books, but the movies. We used to have like a 5-pack horror movie thing of them. So I've seen all of them except for the newer ones. And there's a new one coming out, or is out this year, next year, somewhere in there. So yeah, the movie's pacing at first is a little slow, but not like terribly slow. Yeah, get straight to the point in a sense. The kids delete their parents and then come back and or not come back, but they bury them in the cornfield and yeah, I think the cornfield is controlled by, I think it's supposed to represent the devil. I'm not sure, but maybe it's kind of the creature in Trail of the Corn is more like it. Maybe I don't know. I've never really tried to look into these movies too deep because the last time I watched them, I was like 15, 16 years old. So it's been a few years since I've watched them, and I think the movie still holds up. They have a good twist where it's not just a final girl; it's actually a man, and then in the movie does a lot of the stuff, and it's just them two characters plus all the kids. The fighting and it's pretty good. I don't think that was too bad. Like how the action's done. Can't play Isaac. Other than his voice, I don't think that was a terrible thing. Like the character, his voice is just a little annoying in my opinion, but I've always found his voice annoying since I started watching these movies. If you hear any whining in the background, that is Birdie Joe. He's always whining. Um, but yeah, I like the movie. Um, yeah, there's not much to say about it. I mean, it's just a basic horror movie. I rated it an 8. Anyways, that's it. Let's get into the outro. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. See you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, Smokey here with a new review. I know I haven't done one for a while. I don't even remember when the last review was. If I remember too well editing, I'll put it somewhere on the video. I want to talk about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I think there's some copies of it say Vampire Hunter, but if you also Google Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer, it pops up. I was just curious on who the cast was. I don't remember anybody from the movie. Like, I think I've seen one or two of them in something else, but that was years and years ago. Anyways, let's get into it. So, plot. It's not terrible. It's kind of a revenge movie in a sense, which is weird when you think about Abraham Lincoln. I don't remember, I don't remember a lot from history, but I don't remember him being that much of a revenge person. But it starts off him and I think the black man's name is Will, as kids, and Will's getting beat by a slave owner who we'll get into in a little bit. And Abe says stop, and then Abe's dad steps in, and his mom steps in, and then later on that night, Abe's mother gets. I'm calling it a kiss of death because that's basically what it is, but she gets kissed by a vampire on the arm, and it, poisons her, it makes her really sick, and then she dies. I never really explained that part. And Abe grows up angry and wanting to kill the man. And then he meets the guy that becomes kind of like a mentor slash father figure to him, when they do the time jump. And Abe's drinking, trying to get the courage up to kill this dude. And the guy goes, you either drink that much to flirt with a woman or drink that much when you want to kill a man or something. He says something very similar to that. And Abe claims that he's not going to do anything, and then the guy smacks him and his gun falls out, and Abe picks his gun up and walks out. Goes to kill the guy. Turns out the man that he's wanted to kill, that killed his mother, is a vampire. Shock, shock, shock. And Abe fails, so the guy that he met in the bar kills the vampire. Oh, kind of kills the vampire, gets Abe away from him at least. And trades Abe as well as Abe vows to not consume himself with vengeance like a certain caped crusader. But Abe trains and moves out and moves into a shop with Smeed, something like that's his name, who Abe becomes really good friends with, and slowly starts taking down vampires. And then Will comes back into the picture, and he meets, I think his wife's name's Mary, Abe's wife, named Mary Tubbs. I know her last name's Tubbs, but I can't remember if her first name was Mary or Martha. For some reason, my brain screwed up. I've also been watching a lot of Batman videos, so that could be why. And Abe starts to fall in love, and he wasn't supposed to get attached to anybody. And he kills so many of the vampires that he realizes he don't want to kill them anymore, because he's starting to get happy, and he finds out his mentor is a vampire, and his mentor basically sees Abe going down the same path he went down. So he retires and starts running for president, and becomes president, and all's good until they come and do what they did to Abe's mom, to Abe's son. And Abe is trying to figure out how to win the Civil War, and he's struggling, and then they realize they need to use silver, and there was a train, and that was basically kind of like the big climax of the movie is them on the train. Also, the guy that plays Abraham Lincoln towards the end of the movie with all I don't know if they used prosthetics and CGI. This is just kind of out there. But I don't know. I never really looked it up. But he really looks like but he really looks like Abraham, as close as you're gonna get. Except for maybe the Abraham Lincoln biopic that came out a little bit after this or around the same time. Then they fight the big baddie of the movie, who I would call Alfred Molina, but it's not Alfred Molina, but that's who he kind of reminds me of look-wise. And they fight, and Abe ends up killing him, and then his sister or wife or whatever she is, Abe's wife kills when they get to the battlegrounds, because they didn't use the train railroads that was just a distraction. They used the underground railroad, which I thought was kind of neat. I've watched this movie before, but I've never really paid attention to the plot. I mean, that's basically the plot. It's bland, but it's not. It feels like the movie drags on. But there are some interesting, like, transition shots and stuff in the movie. Like, the lander end from the Underground Railroad turning into, I think it is from the Underground Railroad, people, turns into the train light, has a transition shot to front of the train. There was another one that had to deal with him trading with his axe. That was really interesting to me. This is stuff I've started paying attention to a lot more recently with films. And then, let's see, what else was there? There was, I guess we could talk about the characters. I mean, they're kind of bland, especially Abe's wife. Her character's just kind of, she's there, she's happy, and then she's angry and bitter because the vampires took her baby boy. Abe, he starts off, childlike innocence, gets taken away, becomes angry for another reason, becomes president, becomes angry again, and then it ends with, also I forgot it does end with him going to the play, which I thought there was a scene, and maybe I'm thinking of the Abraham Lincoln biopic, but I thought there was a scene where when he went to the theater, while the vampires was still alive and they were actually John Wilkes Booth. But maybe I'm just confused with it. His friend Will is kind of like a buddy character. I believe that is Anthony Mackie, so it's kind of like how Falcon is with Captain America. So it's just buddies, reliving past and stuff. Something they have to bond over. Speed, he's all right. Kind of a dim nose is kind of a worry buddy, but the vampire characters are Abe's teacher, he's alright. Kind of reminds me of like if Charlie Sheen didn't party as much, but still was a crackhead. So yeah, that's basically my review of the movie. I'm gonna start doing more reviews soon, hopefully. I'm gonna do Dragon Ball, but I can't get through that. I'm still like episode 84 or 85, so yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. Anyways, peace. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.